Alright, what I got here is my first rafter is nailed on to the very end rafter of the shed here, and that will start going across here, and that will give me a place for these purlins up here to nail to and have a good junction point, a whole inch and a half to nail to instead of sharing one rafter with the other boards. And then here on the tail and on the front, I got these are about an inch short. The reason I'm doing that is I want to box all this in, so I'll nail my facial, I guess that's what you call that board, the facial board, out here across the ends of all of them. That will allow me to box this in under here so no critters can get up in the roof system of this room. I'm going to set the camera up and we're going to start setting rafters across here. Alright, rafters are up. I didn't want to show too much of that and get too repetitious with it. But you can see I put a rafter right over the top of every stud, except for over that window. It kind of got off right there because of the 2-foot spacing. But that's not going to be a problem. We pick back up and finish it out. Done that on both ends. You see I put the blocking in between to tie them together. Nail the blocking down in. Now I would nail the rafter into the blocking and angle one down into the top plate, and that just kind of ties those in real good. All right, I'm gonna get me some water and we're gonna start putting purlin boards on the top. What happens when your video camera dies without you knowing it? Hey friends, I'll let you see me put the last sheet up. I'm sorry, nothing I can do about it. We're gonna throw the last sheet of metal on. I got my drip edge on the front. After I get the metal up here, I'll lay the metal up here first and mark where the edge of the tin comes to my purlin boards. I let them run out long. Then I'll pull the tin back up and cut those off a little shorter than the edge of the metal. Whoa, Nelly. I about got that on camera, boy. That went for a ride, big dog. Alright friends, so that about wraps up the roofing part of this project. I'm sorry I couldn't show you more or better angles my footage, but putting the roof down, I think, in my opinion, is very boring. It's kind of hard to show good angles while doing the work. I think moving forward, if I do any more roofing type stuff on the channel, I will get a some kind of a mount to put the camera on my head so you can see like a first person point of view. You'll be able to get better angles that way, in my opinion. But yeah, we got that part done. Okay friends, here we are standing out front. You can see here I've been still continually cleaning off with my loader. So I am slowly trying to get all this pushed back into the woods to one central pile where I can make better use of my space here around the mill, for getting my logs and stuff over here more local to the mill instead of way over there and way over yonder. But anyway friends, this is a portion of the video where I'm going to do most of my talking, so if you don't want to hear a bunch of rambling, you can go ahead and click off. But if you don't mind, you can stick around. In total, this structure we're looking at is 44 foot long by the roof line and 15 foot deep by the roof line. And it's going to get bigger as time goes on. But yeah, standing here looking at it, just thinking I cut every scrap of lumber that is in here. That's kind of satisfying. But yeah, there's no shortage of work to do, friends. And I just want to say, it's been 3 or 4 months since I posted. I got monetized. I thank everybody who has come along and subscribed. But after a little over a year, I needed a little bit of a break, friends, and I hope you won't hold that against me. I did take off for a while there. I do have another channel called Copper Eye Joe, where I do scrapping, selling, and recycling of scrap metals and stuff. I do have several videos on there. I've grown that channel to about 350 subs. And it's a lot of fun. I do enjoy recycling, and there's some good money to be made out there. You wouldn't think so, but I probably made $3,000 in the past 3 months just tinkering on the side, not really putting a lot of effort into it, just kind of scrapping a little here and there and taking it off, selling it. And that's been pretty good side money. But anyway, friends, I do realize putting the roof on is kind of boring. I did lose some of the footage. I apologize again for that if I hadn't said it already. You got to see me put at least one sheet of tin down. Yeah, I know that drip edge is still hanging. I got to come back and snip that and trim that fascia board properly. Don't want to bore y'all to death. This is the portion where I'm going to ramble. Let me mention the, if you haven't watched this channel, the Homestead Craftsman. He also has another channel called Homemade Home. If you would be so kind as to check him out, he's a very intelligent, smart guy, very wise for his age. He has good content, things related to this, sawmilling, home renovations, and he builds farm tables and things like that. So he's a great guy. Go check him out. But I'm going to try to do my videos kind of like his moving forward. I'm going to save the very end of the video where I would ramble and do all my talking. And I'm going to try to keep the videos around 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes, somewhere around there. And not try to squeeze so much content into one video and post more frequently that way. But you can see it's a pretty good space in here. It'll be a 12 by 10 because I'm dropping back 2 foot for this interior wall, leaving me a porch area. I got to get clean. I'll come out here tomorrow and clean up this extra lumber, sweep this off. There will be a layer of tar paper on top of my floor before the plywood goes on. The exterior siding is put on. And I'm going to put me a sub panel in here. I think I'll put it right around in here somewhere. Or maybe on this wall here. I got to pull power all the way from the house down here where I can do this all properly. So I'm going to hate to buy that wire, but I can get a discount through some friends. So that's going to save me some money. There's my one window that'll be in the front. Be able to look out and see what's going on while I'm in my tool room. Let me also add, I got to give a shout out to my friends Ronnie and Karen Horner of K&R Metal. He is located in Robbins, North Carolina, or that may be Eagle Springs, I'm not sure, but he's a good friend of mine. We grew up together, and he has donated every bit of this metal roofing that went into building this sawmill shed and the tool room. Now, yeah, you've seen the top of it. It's all different colors. I think I explained it before in other videos. This is all cover sheets and leftovers. You know, when you order a big stack of metal, most of the time you'll get a cover sheet on top. It's metal just the same. It's just there as a sacrificial piece in case something gets scratched. You can take that cover sheet off. But this is leftovers and cover sheets, so I gladly accepted the donation from my buddy Ronnie. And it's good to have friends who believe in you. But anyway, friends, thank you for coming along. Thank you if you've subscribed. I don't want to ramble too much. I appreciate you all. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.